Alright guys, you're welcome to another video. My name is Tomoso Joseph Mayowa. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you 6 different extensions that you need to install on your Visual Studio Code to make your programming journey, your coding journey much easier than it is now. So whether you're a beginner, mid-level or a senior professional, you can learn 1 or 2 extensions from this video. So your HTML, CSS, JavaScript journey can be much easier than it is now. You know, one thing I love about Visual Studio Code is the flexibility, the various extensions you can install to make your coding much easier, to make your programming experience a lot much easier. So if you're interested, let's dive straight in and see the various extensions we can install to make coding, programming a lot more fun than it is now. Alright, so the first thing you need to do with your laptop, just like I have here, so you go to extensions. It has a shortcut key. Of course, if you don't know how to install Visual Studio Code, I will do a separate video on that so you can see how to install, you download it from, and how to install it on your system. But for now, the Visual Studio Code has already been installed, and I will assume a lot of you have installed this already. So what do you need to do? You go to extensions, click on extensions like this, or use the shortcut key Ctrl+Shift+X to get that out. Once you've done that, you come back to search extensions. Yeah, so the first extension we're going to be looking at is called live server. So you type live and then server. Yeah, so this is it, the first one you see by Ritwik. You click on it. I've installed it before, and that's why you're saying disable here. I've installed it. So if you have installed live server before, you'll be seeing disable. But if you haven't, what you'll be seeing here is what? Install. So click on install. Now, why do we need to install live server? What is the importance of installing live server? What it does is it automatically refreshes the browser whenever you save your HTML or CSS file. So why do you need it? You need it so that you don't need to manually refresh your page. You just need to save and see the changes instantly. So that is the importance of live server. Now the next one we're going to look at is auto rename. Auto and then rename tag, auto rename. Now this is by Junhan. Now what it does is it automatically renames the closing tag when you rename the opening tag, and vice versa. It automatically renames the opening tag when you rename the closing tags. Now for example, when you change div, the closing tag div to section, it will automatically change from div to section. So why do you need it? It saves time, prevents errors when updating your HTML tag. So you can install and try it out. So number 3 tag we're going to, number 3 extension is called HTML CSS support. HTML CSS support by CSS IntelliSense for HTML. Remember I said I've installed it before, that's why I'm having a disable option here. This is what I use, so I'm not just telling you things I don't use, I use it. This is by ECML, ECMEL, that are the publishers of this particular extension. So it provides auto suggestions for CSS class names inside your HTML file. So why do you need it? It helps you quickly find and use CSS classes you have already written in your style sheet. So that's that on that. What other extension do we have? We have CSS Peak, a peak with double E, published by Pranay Prakash. primary package are the publishers of this particular extension. And what it does is it lets you over a class name in your HTML and see its CSS style. So when you've applied a CSS style to a particular HTML tag, once you hover on it, you see what CSS style was applied to it. So it saves time by quickly checking CSS rules without opening the CSS file manually. Now, the one I love the most is called Prettier. For those that want to write clean code, you want your codes to be organized, well aligned, use Prettier extension, the code formatter, and published by Prettier, right? So it automatically formats your HTML, CSS, and even JavaScript to look clean and readable. Mind you, all of these extensions can only work when you are using Visual Studio Code. It does not work outside that. Now let's look at another one. Let's add Visual Studio Code icon. So VS Code icons, setting this as a bonus. So this is it. Install. We're going to initially install this. Trust Publisher and install. This is by VS Code icon themes. VS Code icons theme. Okay, so once you've done that, the next thing you do is you set file icon theme. So you select the file icon theme that you want. So I select the one that appeared just now. So you can see that my index HTML that was here now has an icon. So let's create another one. Let's create a CSS file, index.css, CSS icon appearing to the left, right? Yeah, make it much more beautiful and much more presentable, right? So let's add another one, IntelliSense for CSS class names in HTML. So IntelliSense class name, let's add this IntelliSense. So what this does, it suggests class names for you, right? IntelliSense, let's see, IntelliSense for CSS class name in HTML. Okay, I've installed this before. So CSS class name completion for HTML class attribute on definition. So it suggests class names while you type inside your HTML file. Saves time, reduces errors by auto completing class names for you. All right, so that is all. I said I was going to give you 6, and I think I ended up giving you 7. All right, so try all of these, install them on your Visual Studio Code. If you have more, you can always suggest them in the comment section. I myself will be willing to learn what you have to offer. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share with your friends, any of them that you know that are into programming, that are into coding, share it with them. It will be beneficial to them. Thank you for watching, and always come back to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you.